Just 6 days into the Japanese disaster, it is too early to figure out all the financial losses, but experts already predict it could be the most costly disaster ever. If that turns out to be true, losses from the Japan quake and tsunami would exceed those after Hurricane Katrina in the U.S. in 2005. That storm and the floods that followed it cost $125 billion. Investment bank Credit Suisse estimates the losses in Japan could top $175 billion.
And those fears are having an impact. Stocks in Japan tanked after the quake and tsunami, but after 2 sessions of punishing losses, Japan's benchmark index made a slight recovery on Wednesday. Andrew, the silver lining here is that at least there wasn't a third straight day of deep drops.
That's right, Errol. I mean, yesterday there was just panic in the market. All traders were saying that people were dumping stocks indiscriminately. And at one stage we saw the market down 14.5% yesterday, which you'd have to go back to the last big stock market crash, the real crash of 1987, to see that sort of panic on the market. So that was how the day ended yesterday. And today there was a rally. Some people had been predicting something of a rally because the market had just basically been oversold. And that was how the Nikkei ended up today. 5.7%. That's actually not a bad bounce considering that there has been so much panic in the market, and considering also that one of the main drivers yesterday was the unknown and the uncertainties about the Fukushima nuclear plant. That is still exactly the same. We still don't know what's happening in Fukushima, but there was buying today. Whether that trend will continue, that's much more difficult to say. Just want to take you through the last 3 days of trade. This is the Nikkei start on Monday. It went down 6.2% on the first day on Monday. Then yesterday, as we've been saying, got that big drop down. This little break here was followed by the Prime Minister saying that he was worried that there was further radiation leaks coming out of Fukushima. We've got the big sell-off. It ended here, and today we've got the uptick right off the top. And one positive point there is we're ending the day on a high note. So the Nikkei ending the day on a high note, which means there may be a few more buy orders in the system still to come. This is the performers, these are the household names we've been watching fairly closely, Errol, just to give people an idea of what's been happening. Toyota, Sony, Mitsubishi all took a hit around about 10 to 12% down over the previous 2 days, and making up most of those gains, which is interesting. Toyota up 9%, and this is given also the fact that Toyota's had said it was actually stopping production for 3 days. Production starts tomorrow. Sony up 8%, Mitsubishi, the bank, up 3%. Tokyo Electric, I put that one in because it is taking a hammering. Not surprising. It operates the Fukushima plants. You're only allowed to fall by 25% per session in Japan. This is the 3rd day in a row Tokyo is at its limit down, as they say. Again, not surprising, but it's going to be a very volatile time, Errol. Very difficult to say. It all depends on what comes out of Fukushima next, and the costs of rebuilding the economy in the north after that devastating tsunami.
Yeah, at least the market has stabled out, but who knows how the markets there will end the week. Andrew, thanks very much.